it's Celeste here, and I am in my hammock with my reading glasses on. As you can see, we're in the woods, and a lot has happened since I last made a vlog, for, all of you. So, a lot of things happened since our last entry. I believe it was when we were still in Alabama that my shirt is tan. I'm not naked. That's headphones. um, we were still in Alabama. Sorry, I'm going to try to stop swinging, but this hammock doesn't want to let me. Our last video was in Alabama, and we had some familial issues that just kind of boiled up, and we weren't able to stay at my grandmother's and grandfather's place. And then we had to move in with my uncle for a period of time. And then, unfortunately, my mom and dad decided to separate, and so there was a lot of pilgrimage in the past several months. I have officially been married to my lovely Evie, who is currently over there, that's why I keep looking over there, making a greenhouse out of sticks. If you're wondering where we are, we're in Clay County, Kentucky. Due to everything that happened and a series of moves that just didn't pan out well, we had to eventually move back to Kentucky without my father subsequently. Thankfully, we had an old acquaintance of my mom that had a place for us to rent, and we are free to homestead here as long as we don't make a giant mess, which we're kind of the bushcraft type homesteaders, so it should be fine. With the whole coronavirus issue, we realized that we should probably be putting even more emphasis on our homesteading pursuits than we usually do. So I have been making things, and I decided to make me a little study nest out in our woods to read my herb books. I'm currently reading Earthwise Herbal Repertory by Matthew Wood. I'm only like 48 pages into it, but the print is tiny, so I will do my best. So far, we have plans to build a mud oven and outdoor kitchen, as it is the 26th of March, I believe. I will check that, but I think it's the 26th. And we're also, my mom and my husband are also out there building a willow weave style greenhouse. I think you'd also call it a wattle greenhouse. It looks to be very interesting once they finish. And if you're wondering why I am not helping, it is because there's a possibility that I am pregnant. So until I get that officially tested, as I still have a day or two left before I can take a test that it will work, I am trying not to do any manly labor. But other than that, we have this giant, beautiful hollow, whatever you call it, behind us, full of natural resources that we can respectfully use. And I will give you a little tour of what we've done so far, and I will get to that, so see you in a second. That is my little hammock nest over there. If you're wondering why there is a sheet tied to the trees, it's so that the sun doesn't burn me, but that was earlier today. My methods still have a little bit of work to do, and this is my husband's handiwork. He did this in like 2 days, so he's certainly a workhorse. This is going to be our outdoor kitchen. There was such a steep grade, we're going to level this out and fill it in and build a mud oven and all sorts of stuff here. And over there is my husband helping Mom with the greenhouse thing. It's still in progress, and we're doing a zero waste style reusing thing, so those grocery bags are going to be used for something. There's Mom! Say hi to everyone! In case you're wondering, everyone's got on their handy-dandy sweatbands, so we look like the Naruto Brigade, except for me. This is the steps I carved up to my little hammock thing yesterday. They're small because I didn't want to overdo it. And a lot of this was here when we came, so we still have to clean that up. We've only been here a few months. And this woodland staircase is the handiwork of my husband, again, who's a workhorse. I think he's been using all of this bushcrafting to handle the tension of becoming a father, possibly. So, he made this. It's tied together with vines. He's very resourceful. He broke it earlier, so he has to fix that. But, I just go up here and scale the staircase. Try not to fall over anything. Get a good overlook of everything once we're up at the top. Sometimes the sheer amount of energy and willpower my husband can possess is awesome to behold. Some of these steps are incredibly tall. That's the last one I can climb. That's the trailer that we currently live in. We plan on sprucing it up a bit, but it just has, the past 2 days, gotten warm enough for us to be outside very much. This is the mountainside. It's a very nice place. Those are our neighbors, those three right there, and the neighbors across the street, and that's about it. There's a creek that runs right through there. That's really interesting and helpful. Lots of soil and different things that we can use there. That's our shared driveway right there. And that is a tree that has fallen. So let me get down from here and I will go back to talking. And so I decided to walk over and show you the creek. It runs like this almost constantly, and it can get all the way to the top of this, given the right amount of rain. That entire thing right there is either coal or slate. We haven't been able to figure out which yet. And there's lots of trees, lots of plants that I have yet to identify. And so, that's the front of our house. That's the car. That's Evie's car that he brought when he moved in with us. Well, subsequently after his parents sent it. We've got our clothesline up over there with all of our clothes on it. That's the trash over there, the little cages things. There's 3 guard dogs that roam this place. And, whoop, me falling into a pothole. And we're back over here to my mom debarking a stick with a kitchen knife.
Well, it's not a kitchen knife. Carving knife.
I know, I'm being funny, honey.
I know. I'm just being a snot.
Mom drew herself a tattoo.
Yeah. I have an actual tattoo.
But that one's real.
You gonna get the hatchet from me?
Uh-huh.
But anyway, I'm going back to my little nest now. Yeah. This is the life. I hope you enjoyed my little update video. I'm really sorry that we haven't uploaded since the whole Alabama thing, but everything just happened so quickly and so unpleasantly. With everything that has been going on since our last video, it's been very difficult to maintain very much. Our morale has been beaten ridiculously, and we just had to move so many times. There were so many different circumstances and unforeseen events that we just couldn't account for. And then, you know, some places you just can't really do very much homesteading stuff. So Like in Bowling Green, we could hardly do anything, and here we have pretty much free reign to do what we want as long as, we're being, kind and respectful to our neighbors and everything. But I guess I just want to say I'm sorry that the channel has been so haphazard and inconsistent. We're finally getting to a landing spot here, which I really appreciate. And I'm sure that everyone else in my family does as well. I mean, there's nothing like the feeling that you can stay where you are. And we really feel like we can grow here. So there's a lot of hope in the air. Because we managed to get the best of both worlds enough that we can actually cope and do everything we need to do, and also homestead and provide, for our future. So I just wanted to thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for keeping up with us, and I wish you and my whole family wishes you well throughout this coronavirus pandemic and everything that happens with that. If anything on our channel helps you to cope or manage or in any way even just is entertaining during this very trying time for the entire world, then we've accomplished our mission, because we really just want to make living in nature a more accessible thing that isn't paired so much with total lack or any of the negative connotations that tend to come with that. I hope that you have a very, very amazing March and April and Easter and all of those holidays that I can't remember that happen in early spring. And I will see you soon. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.